We offer residential treatment to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. Need help? Call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team today.
And other government-owned lots. Really quick, before we go, we wanted to remind you to check out our friends at Political Power Ranker. It is a show tracking the movers, shakers, and rulemakers in American politics every single week. Nextstar's Director of Political Content, Chris Berg, and Director of Emerson College Polling, Spencer Kimball, break down who's up and who's down in the world of politics based on data. This week's episode is focusing on the Lone Star State right here, the state of Texas. So you're not going to want to miss out, as it has a lot to do with the border. So make sure you check out Political Power Ranker at abc27.com or your local Nexstar station's website. And don't forget, if you'd like to stay informed on the things shaping the U.S.-Mexico border, like that conversation we just had with U.S. Representative Gabe Vasquez of New Mexico, you can do so on your commute home, while at the gym, or walking the dog, as we bring you real-time updates, expert insights, and voices from both sides of the border. You can listen now on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and the YouTube app. That's going to do it for us today. For Julian Resendiz in El Paso, my name's Rudy Mireles here in Harlingen, Texas. We'll see you next time.
Recovery Network, we are dedicated to being a national leader in the treatment of substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. Our mission is to provide compassionate, structured, and evidence-based care through our expanding network. Now in Texas, Hickory Treatment Center at Longview offers a comprehensive residential treatment program designed to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. If you or a loved one needs help, call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team or visit hickorytreatmentcenters.com today.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
Katie Pavlich, future host of Katie Pavlich Tonight.
Smart insight.
It's not just about Venezuela, it's about Cuba.
Ready to get started.
Welcome to the team.
Great to see you.
Katie Pavlich Tonight premieres January 19th at 10/9 Central on News Nation.
Here's a question for you.
News Nation Monday.
Were you watching News Nation last night? If not, you should have. Why?
A fresh, fast-paced, and often unexpected take on the day's headlines.
This is amazing.
Jesse Weber Live premieres Monday at 11 p.m. Eastern, only on News Nation.
In the 2026 Winter Olympics.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Carney Porter.
And I'm Aaron Gonders. The Wichita Falls ISD community is mourning the loss of Kylie Mills.
WFISD officials shared the announcement online earlier this evening. Kylie was a sophomore at Legacy High School who was diagnosed with brain cancer in 2024.
District officials say Kylie enjoyed playing tennis and was known as a kind, caring friend. Counselors will be available for students and staff tomorrow. And of course, we here at KFDX also extend our sincerest condolences to her family.
You can help Crime Stoppers find the suspect who police say stole a bag of cash from a local business.
Police say it happened yesterday morning at 2:15 when a suspect entered the auto body shop on Iowa Park Road through the roof. They say a man grabbed a money bag and took off. Footage from inside shows the man's face.
He was wearing a black hoodie, black gloves, blue jeans, and brown boots. If you have any information about this man, just call Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen or use the P3 Tips app. You can remain anonymous, and your information could earn you a cash reward.
The city of Wichita Falls and Wichita County are taking another step toward tackling homelessness.
Today, the City County Homeless Initiative Advisory Committee met to focus on public awareness, health care access, and and better coordination between local resources.
Ashley Waters was at the meeting tonight and joins us now with what leaders say is the main goal going forward. Ashley?
Yeah, that's right, guys. City leaders say homelessness isn't just about housing. It's also about awareness, communication, and access to critical services. Today's meeting focused on educating the community and expanding medical care for those experiencing homelessness here in Wichita Falls. The City County Homeless Initiative Advisory Committee met with one goal in mind, bringing local resources together to better address homelessness in Wichita Falls.
We actually reduced unsheltered homeless in Wichita Falls, so we're on the right step. We still have a long way to go.
One major focus of the meeting was the launching of their public awareness campaign. City Councilor at Large Austin Cobb says the campaign is aimed at educating the community on homelessness, available resources, and how to properly help those in need. He adds that the campaign has been a success and will continue throughout the year.
So we're really trying to let people know, the residents, the homeless community, of all the options that are available here in Wichita Falls. We've come up with the tagline, hand up, not a handout.
Ideas discussed included more public service announcements, billboards, and sharing firsthand stories from people experiencing homelessness, all designed to change perceptions and encourage informed action. Committee member Steve Sparks also stressed the importance of helping the homeless in the right way, by connecting them with resources rather than giving them money directly.
We want to bring the community together to try to help our homeless neighbors become productive citizens.
Sparks says another priority is expanding medical care for the homeless community.
There's a huge medical gap for the people who are living on the streets, and one of the things that we want to try to do is to introduce street medicine to some of the people who are out on the streets, or maybe a respite unit where people who are discharged from the hospital without any place to go.
City Manager Jeff Jenkins says one of the biggest issues has been a lack of communication between organizations, something this advisory committee hopes to change by bringing all resources to come together to combat homelessness.
Communicating amongst the organizations, that's one of our big goals, is to gather our resources that we have already here available and make those, to try to address this challenging issue.
While the holidays put several projects on hold, the committee says 2026 will focus on securing funding, expanding medical services, and increasing public awareness across the city. City leaders say homelessness is not a problem one organization can solve alone, and they hope this committee will create long-term solutions through collaboration and education. The next City County Homeless Initiative Advisory Committee meeting is scheduled for March 18th.
Well, we're hoping they can make a difference. Even a small one can go a long way. All right, Ashley, thank you so much for that story tonight. A group out of Dallas-Fort Worth is eyeing to build a campus of data centers near Airport Road and Central Freeway. The proposed development runs along 2100 and 2226 Airport Drive, adjacent to Spur 325. During this afternoon's Planning and Zoning Commission, Development Service Director Fabian Medellin told commissioners the developer is looking to build 9 buildings. Each building will be 2 stories and about 150,000 square feet, totaling about 1,350,000 square feet. Medellin did note concerns of water usage, but says the data center will be on a closed-loop system using about 500,000 gallons of water.
These sites are selected based on their proximity to transmission lines or substations, an opportunity for the owner and for developers to come in and propose this specific use.
Planning and Zoning passed the proposed land changes for the developers. Now the recommendation goes to city councilors for further consideration. The site is undeveloped at this moment, so no plans have been disclosed on when construction could begin.
The Wichita County Tax Office in Iowa Park is now up and running with a brand new look and some state-of-the-art new features. Renovations are just about wrapped up on the tax office on Wall Street in Iowa Park, with just a few minor touches left before the project is officially complete. In addition to a facelift, it's now equipped with the same security features and technology that you'd find in Wichita Falls, and along with a new multi-use room. The office was closed while renovations were ongoing, forcing those who utilized it to travel to either the courthouse or the annex in Wichita Falls. Precinct 1 Commissioner Mark Beecham gave us a look at the tax office's new look, as well as all of its new features. If you're curious to see them, find out more inside this full story over on TexomasHomepage.com.
All right, let's go ahead now and check in with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling for a look outside. So, Michael, people can be relieved to know that the wind will not be as strong tomorrow as it was today.
Yeah, it's going to die down more for tomorrow, because today it was pretty windy out there. Strongest sustained wind this this afternoon, or really this morning into the midday hours too. We got up to 35 miles per hour in Wichita Falls. The strongest wind gust, though, was up into the 40s. 44 miles per hour was the strongest wind gust. You can see DFW also got up to 41. Oklahoma City got up to 40. So a lot of the region seeing these stronger wind gusts here as we went throughout today, but it is weakening as we go into tonight. Satellite is starting to clear back out with the skies clearing across the area, and temperatures are dropping a bit more quickly thanks to the clear skies. Now as we go into tonight, 36 degrees currently in Wichita Falls. We will likely drop below freezing across all of Texoma here as we go throughout the overnight hours, or at least down to freezing. We are 12 degrees cooler right now than we were this time yesterday, and it will be a colder morning, but thankfully, like we said, the wind will die down, so more of a calm wind by early tomorrow. Now, winds are going to pick up again here as we finish off this week, and we could see the coldest temperatures so far this season this weekend. We'll talk about that coming up here in a few minutes, guys.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to prepare for that. All right, thanks so much, Michael. We'll see you in a little bit.
Well, here's a reminder that our annual Tackle Hunger campaign for the Wichita Falls Area Food Bank is now underway.
Carney and I are competing against Jalen and Natalie, the morning team, to see who can bring in the most food donations for the food bank. The boxes are placed at different United Supermarket locations around town where you can drop off your donations. And you'll also find a QR code on the boxes, too, if you want to make a monetary donation. Now, at this time, it's still early, but right now, Carney and I are in the lead with 47 pounds of food. We'd love to keep that lead going. So if you can donate, get out there and do that.
I know we'd sure appreciate it. Well, don't go anywhere. Michael is back after the break with a look at his full forecast.
And still ahead by the DOJ having a list of Texas voters is receiving some pushback here in the Lone Star State. We'll be right back.
Hey, that's my burrito. Hey.
You're not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
That's my burrito.
Purple, less pain, better sleep.
Love the hustle, Cliff.
Who are you? Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay, but with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable. Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here? Biologically, no. Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at SavedByTheScan.org.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. And how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Here's a question for you.
News Nation Monday.
Were you watching News Nation last night? If not, you should have. Why?
A fresh, fast-paced, and often unexpected take on the day's headlines.
This is amazing.
Jesse Weber Live premieres Monday at 11 p.m. Eastern, only on News Nation.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now, I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Now, from KFDX 3, Texoma's Weather Authority, with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling.
Thankfully, we can all be so relieved that the wind will not be as strong tomorrow. I know that'll be nice, at least for me anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the wind's much calmer, kind of more your standard Texoma breeze. It's never not a little bit windy here. Taking a look outside right now on the Seymour Tower cam, current temperature outside is 36 degrees. You have a north wind averaging 7 miles per hour. Not too bad right now, but it still brings our wind chill down to 30 degrees. Today's high was 60 degrees, so we went down to 6 degrees above our average of 54. And our low this morning was 41 degrees. But since we're already cooler than that right now, depending on what temperature we get down to at midnight, that's what it's going to update to. So it's at least going to be a low of 36 degrees officially, since we're already at 36. Lows for tomorrow morning. You see 32 degrees there for Knox City and Kroll. Most of us, though, dropping down into the high 20s, some mid-20s as you work your way to the northeast. If you have really sensitive outdoor pipes, you might want to go and take care of those here. Last chance to do that here as we go into tonight. Most of us won't have to worry about that. It's not a really strong, long, hard freeze as we go throughout the overnight hours. Now, for tomorrow afternoon, we got mid-60s in the eastern half to mid-70s in the western half of Texoma. So it is going to be a warmer afternoon. Southwest winds tomorrow will start to pick up a little bit here, but it's not going to be a big, strong wind. You see those wind gusts up around 20 to maybe 25 miles per hour in spots. Those are the wind gusts, not the sustained wind. So just your standard Texoma breeze here as we go into the afternoon. Different story, though, on Friday. 6 a.m. here. Everyone loves a strong cold front at 6 a.m. And, yeah, the wind gusts up around the mid to high 30s there. I think it's another good chance for those low to mid 40s, maybe even high 40s as this front hits, because it's going to hit pretty fast, and it's going to move through pretty fast, too. By 8 o'clock, you're already seeing some of the winds loosen up there. Temperatures that morning will likely be in the mid to high 30s. Wind chills probably down to low 20s to high teens. Really cold start to your Friday, but the winds do loosen up even more as we go into the afternoon, but it will stay breezy throughout the day. Looking at the highs going forward, we're at 58 there for Friday. Then we're down to 46 with more cloud cover coming up on Saturday. And then we got the 50s into the start of next week. And then we hover right around 60 here towards the end of next week. But I mentioned the coldest temperatures possible so far this season. That comes through Sunday morning. A low of 20 degrees there. Our coldest temperature so far this season occurred in December, which was 20 degrees. So if we get down to 19, that would be the coldest so far this year. Still pretty mild considering that we're already halfway through winter. Satellite radar across the area is pretty quiet right now. It's clearing out, and we are clearing the skies out as we go through the overnight hours into the day for tomorrow. Lots of sunshine throughout the day. On Friday, we might see an occasional cloud, but it's really just going to be a lot of sunshine there. And then on Saturday, that's when we see more of an increase in cloud cover to partly to mostly cloudy skies. So for tonight, 29 degrees. That wind calms down with a north wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, high 66 degrees, breezy and nice with a southwest wind at 10 to 20. Here's a 7-day forecast. It's going to be a little bit colder there on Saturday with that high of 46. But then we're going to be in the 50s here as we go into the start of next week.
Only Purple has the Gel Flex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
Here's a question for you.
News Nation Monday.
Were you watching News Nation last night? If not, you should have. Why?
A fresh, fast-paced, and often unexpected take on the day's headlines.
This is amazing.
Jesse Weber Live premieres Monday at 11 p.m. Eastern, only on News Nation.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I responded to.
Communities must step up.
Laws alone cannot stop the bullet.
Well, I completely disagree. Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
Katie Pavlich, future host of Katie Pavlich Tonight.
Smart insight.
It's not just about Venezuela. It's about Cuba.
Ready to get started.
Welcome to the team.
Great to see you.
Katie Pavlich Tonight premieres January 19th at 10/9 Central on News Nation. Americans rely on The Hill for politics and policy news more than any other digital politics publication. Inside the Beltway, it's an essential read for lawmakers and influencers. And beyond the Capitol, The Hill's trusted content reaches millions of people like you. So next time you want to share the big story out of D.C., make sure it's from The Hill. TheHill.com is America's most shared political news brand for a reason. Trusted, credible, nonpartisan. Visit TheHill.com today.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. And how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
I don't remember how it started.
What's that?
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now, I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Let's go places.
You're watching KFDX 3 News.
A local nonprofit that works to support our veterans is asking for your help. Chris De La Garza with Base Camp Lindsay says they're at a standstill with construction due to limited funding. But they do have a workday scheduled this weekend, and volunteers are needed. Officials say they need to clean out the remaining demo debris and move food supplies to their storage unit. While this will be a day of work, organizers say they'll make it as fun as possible, and they'll even feed you. So just head on over to Base Camp Lindsay at 1908 6th Street from 9 to 12 this Saturday. The 2026 MLK Multicultural Committee is calling on artists all across Texoma to help honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy, starting with a Texoma Talent Showcase this weekend. Performers of all kinds, singers, dancers, musicians, poets, and spoken word artists are being invited to take the stage, using their talents to uplift and inspire. Organizers say the showcase is meant to reflect the diversity of Texoma and give artists a platform to share not just their skills, but their stories. Those who want to perform can still sign up. You have until midnight to do so. And supporters can also donate to help fund ongoing MLK celebration events across Texoma. The Rhythm of Texoma Talent Showcase takes place this Saturday at Backdoor Theater from 2 to 4. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more news for you after the break.
At Hickory Treatment Center in Longview, we provide compassionate, evidence-based care for substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. We offer residential treatment to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. Need help? Call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team today.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say?
Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. But with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable. Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here? Biologically, no. Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savebythescan.org.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
There's a new star at News Nation. Her name is Katie Pavlich.
Smart insight.
Not every situation is the same, so we can put our critical thinking hats on.
Ready to get started.
Let's talk about it.
Katie Pavlich Tonight premieres January 19th at 10/9 Central on News Nation.
You're watching KFDX 3 News.
Information about millions of Texas voters is now in the hands of the federal government. Opponents say it invades Texans' privacy and could be used to remove legal voters ahead of upcoming elections. Adam Schwager reports for us.
The U.S. Department of Justice is now combing through the entire list of Texas registered voters. The Texas Secretary of State's office gave it to them. The DOJ is comparing it to its databases to check for ineligible voters. In a statement, U.S. Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon said, clean voter rolls and basic election safeguards are requisites for free, fair, and transparent elections. The DOJ asked all 50 states for this information, along with sending a memorandum of understanding. While Texas did not provide us with a copy of their memorandum, the state of Wisconsin, who refused to cooperate with the DOJ, posted theirs. It asked them to remove any voters the DOJ says are ineligible within 45 days of the DOJ's request. Democratic National Committee and former DOJ Attorney Daniel Freeman says that would violate provisions of the National Voter Registration Act that give voters suspected of moving 2 full election cycles before kicking them off the rolls and prevents voter roll purges within 90 days of a federal election.
And the reason for that is if there's a mistake, as long as you're far enough out from an election, you have a chance to re-register. But if that mistake is made too close to the election, someone might not find out.
On Monday, Texas Governor Greg Abbott acknowledged cooperation with the DOJ, saying on social media, "We want our voter rolls to be checked for potential ineligible registrations. Only U.S. citizens can vote in Texas." Houston Area State Representative Ann Johnson said that job belongs to the state.
It is the Secretary of State of Texas that is the one that determines whether or not people are eligible to vote. And so we already have an election integrity process.
Texans have 3 major voting dates this year: a primary on March 3rd, a primary runoff on May 26th, and the 2026 midterms on November 3rd. To be eligible, a voter has to register at least 30 days prior to the election they intend to vote in. You can check your registration status online. In Austin, I'm Adam Schwager.
Our Austin bureau reached out to the offices of Governor Greg Abbott, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, and the Secretary of State for comment on this story. Abbott's office pointed to his social media post, while Paxton's office did not respond. The Secretary of State's office shared two letters they sent to the DOJ confirming they signed the memorandum and affirming that they would allow all federal and Texas laws. Well, Zova McDuff's joining me now, and we've got a lot of sports going on.
Yeah, and we've got a local athlete that has signed a letter of intent to play collegiate baseball somewhere. We'll tell you who that is and where they're going next in sports.
I had some credit card debt at a very high rate.
It was all online and received our funds within 4 days.
And the payment was considerably less than what I had been paying just on the credit cards.
With the funds that I received from Figure, I'm completely debt-free now.
Figure was very easy to work with.
They allowed me to recapture my life.
I can't recommend them highly enough.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
Hey, that's my burrito. Hey.
You're not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
That's my burrito.
Purple, less pain, better sleep.
Here's a question for you.
News Nation Monday.
Were you watching News Nation last night? If not, you should have. Why?
A fresh, fast-paced, and often unexpected take on the day's headlines.
This is amazing.
Jesse Weber Live premieres Monday at 11 p.m. Eastern, only on News Nation.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments, which I responded to.
Communities must step up.
Laws alone cannot stop bullying.
Well, I completely disagree.
Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
Now, sports with Tobin McDuff from the OSTC Sports Desk, your complete orthopedic team.
The Legacy Boys soccer team is only 8 games into the 2026 season, but just last week, the Leopards celebrated a signature victory. It was a milestone win for their head coach. MJ Baird has more in this week's Sports Spotlight.
Players reach career milestones when it comes to goals or points. Although coaches don't stuff the stat sheet like that, they do get to stack victories. Legacy Boys soccer coach Dustin Hawley recently earning his 250th career win on the pitch.
Doing it for so long, I've been fortunate to have very good teams.
From his first full-time head coaching job at Texarkana, Texas High, to the opportunity to take over at his alma mater, Ryder, and more recently as the leader of the Legacy Leopards, Hawley has proven the ability to win wherever he goes.
Starting in Texarkana with our girls program, we built that up so much, and I had some great players out there that did a lot. And then when we came back to Wichita Falls at Ryder, I inherited a great program. And so doing that, we hope to maintain it. And then with the new schools, I got a talented group at Legacy, and they're good kids and they work hard, making me look good.
Last week, it was 250. 4 years ago, our camera was there when he earned number 200. But it was 16 years ago when he earned victory number 1.
We played Marshall High School in a tournament that beat us twice the year before. They changed it. I came in a realignment year. Played them in a tournament and won 2-1 and held on. And with Texarkana, they had not done very well. And we built that up. And as the year went, I think we won maybe 15, 16 games that year. We started righting like all the wrongs the year before, beating teams that beat them. Yeah. And it just snowballed into 8 years of awesome soccer.
8 years has turned into almost 2 decades on the sidelines, 252 wins and counting. Hawley and his 2026 Leopards chasing back-to-back district titles.
So it's going to be tough. So we knew we lost some real key seniors, but brought back a load of juniors. We have a really talented team, but district-wise, as district championship, we are a long way from being where that caliber needs to be.
Fortunately, they've got 3 more weeks of non-district tune-ups before the important games begin. With your Sports Spotlight, I'm MJ Baird.
Next up for Legacy, they're in the Crowley ISD Invitational. They start things off with a game tomorrow night at 7:30 against North Crowley.
Texoma Talent is brought to you by
Congratulations going out to Iowa Park's Colton Stewart. Colton has signed to play baseball at Mid-America Christian University. The Hawks designated hitter last season. Stewart batted .250 during the regular season and over .300 in the playoffs. Hitting in the heart of the order, he also finished his junior campaign second on the team in runs batted in. Former Holiday Eagle Jalen Bristow is now at Texas Tech, and she helped the Red Raiders improve to 19-0 this season with an incredible half-court shot to beat the first half buzzer last night. Bristow finishing the game with 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 steals. And don't be surprised if this shows up again on Sunday night in our top 10 plays of the week. That will do it for our look at sports. We'll see you back here after the break.
Texoma Talent is brought to you by Hoover Rogers Law and Momentum Specialty Surgery.
Have you been dreaming about paying off credit card debt? Installing solar panels? Going to college? Or even buying a plane?
Did someone really do this?
Yeah, someone really did this. With Figure HELOC, your home can help you cover so many things. The opportunities are endless. Make that wish list a reality and choose the fastest HELOC on the planet. Figure Home Equity Line. Faster than a bank loan, cheaper than a personal loan.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
Only Purple has the Gel Flex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The Health Class Film Guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping. Got a few minutes? You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you? Your lungs. We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. But with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Filter Group.
All right, before we go, let's take one last look at the forecast here. 29 degrees to start out the morning for tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit cold here as we start out the day. We'll get up to about 60 degrees by midday. Afternoon hours, a high of 66 degrees. Winds there about southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour with a lot of sunshine. And that's all I had to say. So have y'all read any good books lately?
Love how you go to books.
I'm just glad that it's not going to be as windy tomorrow. I'm excited.
You might be able to take a book outside if you wear a nice jacket.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to read if you brought a book out today.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
True.
There you go. So maybe go out there and read a book tomorrow outside.
Say goodnight.
Good night, Tobin, and good night to all of you.
And we'll see you back here tomorrow night at 10. Read a good book.
Realtor Group.
All right.
right, before we go, let's take one last look at the forecast here. 29 degrees to start out the morning for tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit cold here as we start out the day. We'll get up to about 60 degrees by midday. Afternoon hours, a high of 66 degrees. Winds there about southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour with a lot of sunshine. And that's all I had to say. So have y'all read any good books lately?
Love how you go to books.
I'm just glad that it's not going to be as windy tomorrow. I'm excited.
You might be able to take a book outside if you wear a nice jacket.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to read if you brought a book out today.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
true.
There you go. So maybe go out there and read a book tomorrow outside.
Say goodnight.
Good night, Tobin, and good night to all of you.
And we'll see you back here tomorrow night at 10.
Read a good book.